Hello, FLV. Into this last game of the before last game of the week 2 of season 23. This game is between Misfits and Proximity in the Kingdom group. Michael Casta, he is safe, and our lovely stream op is Halo as always. So yeah, Zeph, what do you think about this?
Well, I am extremely excited for this matchup. Two returning teams from season 22, Misfits and Proximity. So they're both in their second season here, looking to make a name for themselves, really establish their legacy in FLV. Obviously, both teams coming off of a win from last week, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Proximity had a forfeit.
Yeah, they did have a forfeit last week.
It's going to be interesting to see how they showcase themselves, right? They haven't had the chance to play an actual game yet. So for them, this is essentially week 1, right? They're going to want to establish what their team is all about. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, as you said, Proximity this week is going to be like the showcase of their team, basically. But worth mentioning that Misfits did put a deep feat in the season with the first week winning 13-2. So yeah, they showed a very dominating face in that first week. But the most important thing is that they carry that over now. And yeah, I believe we're going to go shortly into the map bans, if I'm not mistaken. The first game of Misfits this season was against Right Swing Academy, who actually had this week a forfeit. They won with a forfeit, so we cannot actually judge whether the Misfits went against a weak team or a very strong team.
Well, I mean, by the looks of the scoreboard, you'd imagine it's against a weak team. Scoreline of 13-2. So that's pretty insane. Very, very quick match here. I'm Hiru went, he was the man of the match, ACS of 422, kills 24. This man went 24-7, and that is a very impressive stat line. So I wonder if he's going to be continuing. He was in the duelist role in Yoru, so I'm wondering if they're going to switch up the roles there, or if Hiru is going to be. I'm assuming he's going to go back to the duelist role, but it'll be interesting to see kind of what comp they run. Last week they did run a double duelist comp. So yeah, I wonder if they're going to want to switch up that composition. It all depends on the map, really. So
Absolutely, and it seems like they're a pretty balanced team, at least in terms of kills in the last season. Of course, Hero did have like a very good performance going 24-7, but if we see the other players also, they did not, well, at least one more, which is Chief Keef and Game the Mango. He did a 16-3, which technically, even though he does not have more kills than Hero, but he technically have higher KD than him. So yeah, we have to look out for that too. On the other hand, we have Proximity Esports, a team that did not get the chance to showcase themselves this season. So yeah, we
know that they're not going to be picking Chamber. That's for sure.
Why is that?
According to the form that we had them submit, everyone on their team hates Chamber. So,
fair enough.
It looks like they will not be picking Chamber. I don't even know who I'm looking forward to see on the side of Proximity Esports. Last season, they were in our group.
Yep. Oh my God. All right.
I guess we're starting bans. But yeah, last week, as I was saying, I'll go back and update as the teams are banning. But they were in our group. I believe it was the Hearts group. I play for Nomads, and we did end up getting a win against them early on in the season. So I'm wondering if they, how many players they have returning, what sort of changes they made in the off season. So I think it'll be interesting.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. And what I wanted to mention is the first ban by Proximity Esports. Apparently, they studied their rival this game because the 13-2 game for Misfits was a bind game. So yeah, it was a very good move from them to ban it. Of course, I'll go very fast through the bans. As we said, Proximity Esports banned bind, Misfits banned Breeze, Proximity Esports banned then Crow. Split went to be banned by Misfits, Pearl by Proximity Esports, Misfits, Ben, and Haven, and then we will have our game on Abyss. And Proximity Esports chooses to start on defense. So yeah, we'll see how that goes for them. Defense for Abyss, new changes. I'm curious. And actually, you said Proximity Esports are the one who hates Chamber, right?
They hate Chamber, apparently.
Yeah, actually, Chamber, at least in my opinion, is one of the good agents in Abyss, especially in defense. That open the mid could go a long way for him, but yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Just a player to keep an eye out for on the side of Proximity Esports, Sayorin. So that they have proclaimed that Sayorin is the player to keep an eye out for. So I'm wondering if he is their star, duelist.
Maybe,
Star
perhaps.
fragger.
Maybe they're just missing with us. So I was looking right now at the team of like Proximity Esports in terms of PR. They actually have like a combination of at least for me. I hate to do it to my plat and gold mates, but it's technically the low rank comp. Like they have 2 plats and 3 golds, at least from what I see right here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So who did you say they're looking for?
Sayorin. So
See
Yorin, not sure how to if I believe that's the correct pronunciation.
Yeah. So immediate picks by the side of Misfits going for the Euro and the Waylay, just like
Right, Hero.
their blind game,
Going back to week
the
1,
Euro again.
we saw him on the Euro, and he's immediately going right back.
Is that the same comp? Question mark?
No,
I think that's a. Wait, I might be mistaken.
We do have the same role. Vlushi's back on the smokes. Their other duelist, Solus.
Yeah.
Still duelist, and
Still on the way.
still are running the Euro Waylay comp from last week.
Yeah.
So
Also, the Sova is present again.
yeah. The roles didn't change at all. A couple of agent changes. We have Cooler Chill switching up the Sentinel and Vlushi switching up the controller. But other than that, the roles remain the same. And over on the side of, I believe,
Proximity Esports.
very different agent comp. Similar agents in the Omen and the Sova, but
Still in the duelist.
we were about to see a double Sentinel comp, which that would have been very interesting to see.
Oh yeah, here comes Jet.
Looks like they're gonna instead choose to go with a Gecko in addition to the Sova. So I was gonna say pretty similar team comps, but enough difference to it's still gonna be an interesting game. Only a couple of agents that are the same.
Yeah, as you said, actually, I love the changes by Misfits because Clove is so hard to be played on this map as it's fairly a big map, if I may say. So yeah. Should we stop for that? Sure. So yeah, we'll see how that goes.
What are you most excited to see?
I'm excited to see whether Misfits are gonna carry over their performance of last week's or no.
Yeah,
that's my question.
Absolute domination. So I think, but I do think Proximity Esports, I do respect them as a team. So I think they're gonna provide more of a challenge.
Yeah, the vice pick is like a not so sure pick if you ask me. But yeah, here we go to the game now. It seems like a very defaulty, playing more towards mid. This Omen trying to punish this mid push, but while they cross through smoke, trying to make play here with its abilities, Jet gonna pick her. Yeah, it's gonna catch her off guard, and it's gonna be a numbers advantage now for Proximity Esports as the full team of Misfits moves toward pushing the B side. Are they going to be able to do it? Euro is the first one on site trying to make play. The Euro clone gets short. So we're trying to make play, not quite able. He gets killed. Jet only one on site now, trying to stall them as much as possible. Spike is going to be planted, and it's going to be a retake 4-on-4 now. The retake is going to be initiated with Gecko.
Now Proximity are going to be looking to regroup here, take it slowly, play as a together. They're stopped, slowed down by the paranoia, but RBWK finds the first pick, traded out by the Mango. still the 3v3, trying to make their way onto the site. Slowed down a little bit by the recon dart, but that's not enough to keep Soyoran out. They're gonna have the wingman on the bomb, and now it's just down to Hiru finds one, but cannot stop the defuse. And that is gonna be a pistol round victory for Proximity Esports.
Yeah, nice start by Proximity here. That mid push did not go as well as Misfits thought it would. And they lost Waylay, which is their basically main push agent at the start of the round in Library.
If I'm not mistaken, it was, I mean, they did, their plan did work in terms of getting them onto a site, but they just couldn't hold down on the retake. I believe it was a 4v4
Yep.
site hold. Just couldn't find the, correct positions, couldn't get the trades. And they ended up losing too many numbers. Here we see Hiru making his way down mid. Could get spotted out by this recon dart. He does. Now he's going to retreat, try to regroup with his team, but no. See him going back. Solus trying to make his way. Ooh, Cooler Chill could swing into the sights of RB. Solus here has the refract, but doesn't choose to go into sight. They need to get rid of Mikius's wall here. Need to trigger if they're going to have any chance at making progress this round. RB, with that long line from the Marshal, finds Cooler Chill. And now it's already looking like this round is going to be pretty hard to win. The Mango makes his way onto site, but they're trapped by the wall, and his teammates, his help. Velushis is able to find one before getting traded out, and now leaves just the two duelists. Solus all alone on this A side, unable to help his teammates, unable to entry. And that's really, just goes to show why they need to deal with that visor wall there.
Gun here.
At the front.
I'm not the biggest fan of the default when you have only pistols. I think you should, at least on this map, when you're on an eco and the other team has weapons, I think you should play as a team and push maybe mid library to B link or mid catwalk to A vent. Try to cause as much damage. But yeah, it was not, at least in my opinion, for Misfits, it was like a missed opportunity to get some weapons off of Proximity Esports hands. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, it's a great anti-eco and sets them up nicely for the bonus rounds. They don't have super
mid push,
but they do have 3 bulldogs, so they could easily, if they play their positioning well here, they could easily get the
oh my god, they're gonna find it.
And
the defenders are gonna find the attackers.
Misfits is gonna find an open B site. Oh, impressive flank. It's a 2-for-1 trade. Yo, Kurt getting the double kill before being traded out, and now it's just a free B bomb site. Or Misfits here are gonna get the plant down, and now they're gonna try to set up this site hold. They are down 1 in numbers, so it'll be interesting to see if Proximity can get another successful retake on the site. Velushi is already starting, holding off. Can only find 1 though, but it's Hiru and Solus, the 2-star duelists, holding it down and combining for 3.
Even though duelists must push first into side, but oh my god, there was so much in this round. Proximity Esports push into mid was so good, yet they played it. They did not use that advantage in their hands. All right, given that was a very good bonus. They made Misfits lose 3 out of their weapons, which was their 4th round. So it's a pretty good outcome. Yet it could have been a bit bad.
I was about to say, considering the advantage they had, going into the mid round, you might have wanted them to get a little bit, at least a bit more damage, or even pull out the round win, but couldn't play the retake effectively. Hiru, especially with that 2K, holding it down, and I think Misfits made a great adjustment from their pistol round site hold. Slow mid aggression here. The Mango and Velushis creeping their way up. Cooler Chill gonna find his way into vents. Hiru gonna try to bait out this wall. Most likely, yep, gonna use the decoy. Baits out the util from Mick.
Yeah, wall is gonna be tricked then.
Now they're gonna cut noise in A main. We already see the rotates though coming from Proximity. They have 4 players on the A side here. The Mango is gonna drone out clear front bomb site. Mango goes out Solus. Doesn't get blinded, has to refract out, leaving Mango all alone, stuck behind the thorns, finds one, finds two. Spray under absolute control, and Cooler Chill finally taking advantage of that vent push. Can't find one. It's the Mango. Very low HP. Solus swinging out alone. Gets a 2K of his own, and now it's just down to RB. Oh, gets the flash. Somehow manages to find one. But it's Misfits closing out the round.
Yeah, good kill there by RB. He couldn't have done nothing there, to be honest, with that flash. But yeah, it is what it is. Though the push was so, like, not... They did not push so fast in the start, which made them not lose the round by losing one of their duelists. So they just waited off the wall with that hero clone, and it was absolute cinema going from there. Like, they did not make any mistakes.
Me personally, I'm not a huge fan of how that site execute ended up, but they did just get, lucky. They were just better in terms of the gunfights.
Yeah.
Mango, extremely low HP, but manages to, get his 2 kills backside as proximity is trying to flood. And now
it's gonna be save round now for
yeah, they do have a slight, a slight half buy here with a couple of guns, but nothing crazy. It should be, if Misfits take advantage of this round properly, it should be a round win. And it'll be the first time they lead this game. Sayorin, does he expect Hero to be this far up on the site? Gotta get spotted out by Pop.
Oh, the timing.
Unsuspecting the swing back sight. Solus finds one. And Cooler Chill with a great timing up mid. He's able to find 2. Ooh, nice shot from RB with the Marshall, but doesn't expect the second up through mid. And that's the Mango closing out the round, putting Misfits in the lead for the first time of the map.
Yeah, and Misfits are now back. They feeling back their momentum. They did find the solutions. They actually realized that playing defaults and trying to play tricky is not the call for them, and pushing one side is much better. Even though they did play like somewhat of a default last round, though it was a save round. The 2 rounds with that.
The economy of Misfits, they're building up those credits. Even with a full buy, all of them have a lot of money. So it's going to take a couple of chain together round wins from Proximity Esports in order to cripple Misfits, or else they're just going to keep building the momentum here. No noise.
I feel like Proximity is giving way too much space on mid there.
I agree. They're not contending it at all, and they're barely, they barely have a strong hold on the extremities either. They're not pushed far up. You see Yokurt and RB pushed all the way back through B here. Yokurt, peeks out. Cooler Chill gets a couple tags on him. It's gonna use the recon drone here. Gonna spot 2.
Right here.
Might have heard the noise, and we see all 5 players.
Yeah, take them out.
Using both the Waylay and your ults here. Oh, Yokurt.
Oh,
Nice kill. Even though he was slowed, and RB decides to play his life. It's gonna be a 4v4 retake here. Blue Cheese gets the plant down.
Spike planted.
And they are pretty far back. They're not staying on site at all. Hero is gonna try to get picks from the long range angle and having Cooler Chill all alone, but decides that he's gonna take his TP back.
they all left side though.
Yeah, they all just left the bomb site completely. But with that plant, does give them that long range angle, but can RB
Have smokes.
a cheeky angle here. Has the Sova ult. Mix finds the first one, but falls to the Hunter's Fury. Blue Cheese finds one, traded out. Sayorin pushed all the way up, hiding behind the box. Can he find one? Pop is going to be sticking the defuse through the shock dart. Oh, barely. The Mango, with the last bit of classic ammo, finds a spray down before Pop can get the defuse.
Yeah, he did save him right there. Oh my god, I did not think... I thought like actually Pop was gonna make it there, but yeah.
That shock dart was huge. Without that shock dart, I don't think the spray does enough damage to kill him.
I was not a fan of leaving this site at first. I did not realize that they had like the Sova ult, which saved them basically. But yeah.
Ooh, and now we see the tour de force from Cooler Chill. Is going to take this aggressive angle. It's going to clash with the knives. Doesn't get scanned by the recon dart. Oh, excellent shot from Sayorin with the Sheriff.
Revealing area.
And that's going to be
There they are.
no value out of that tour de force. But the Mango is able to trade and get one more, giving them the advantage now. Pop trying to find one with the Sheriff.
Scatter.
Interesting use of the Omenal here. Oh, RB with an excellent timing. Nearly whips his knives, but ooh,
Last player
tries
standing.
to take the long range angle. Solus finds two, and Hero closes out the rounds, killing RB on the flank.
Yeah, this round was signed by weapon advantage, nothing else, to be honest. They tried to make a play there on mid proximity, but it was just weapon advantage.
I really like it. It shows they're trying to be proactive there. They do, like, they start out the round getting the advantage, but it was just the Mango. They weren't expecting the walkthrough from Tower, and
Yeah,
you know,
from
he ended
Bend.
up getting them the advantage back. Misfits the
They're
advantage.
stacking A. They're stacking A. They're leaving
Huge
Silver alone.
clash here. Two star duelists, Solus and Hiru. Oh, Solus finds one. Oh, a little bit of a awkward spray there for Mick, but combines for two.
You get a drop.
Combination with Thrash. Is Seorn gonna be able to reclaim this Thrash? I don't know. It might be a little bit too risky going all the way into attacker spawn, but we see Mango loves playing this tower angle through mid.
Did you know that A main is clear though, which gives them more flexibility to play in other sides?
It's really the only lane. Yeah, you're so right. The only lane that they have to the A site is through this vent. They heard the door.
Don't get
but
why
do they know
don't they go to
she's
B?
still here? It looks like they're gonna try to pivot through mid here. Cooler Chill holding this A link angle.
Gecko pushed more into A lobby now. They know that they're not
Seorn
there.
has so much space,
Cover going out.
but it decides to go back, playing instead around this angle, playing a little bit
Right here.
safer.
30 seconds
But
left.
the Mango lurked all the way up mid. Yokert jump spotting this angle. He's gonna find this
Standing
push. Has the recon dart. It's gonna slow him down just a little bit, but not enough. Blueshi's gonna use his recon dart. Gets in sight. Takes one tag, but they're low on time. They only have 10 seconds to plant. And Blueshi's
10
has to
seconds
get through.
Exactly.
Plants the spike.
They're just gonna
6
have
seconds.
enough time.
Yeah.
But Pop gets
They
the
won't.
defuse, and they don't have enough time
Spike
anymore.
down, B.
And Pop, excellent discipline, finds
Oh
another
my
and
God.
stays alive. That was excellent discipline from Pop, waiting for the plant, kills the planter, and then Misfits don't have any time left. I think they just played that a little bit too slow, a little bit too timidly, and it did not.
Yeah,
work
Kulu.
out for them.
Yeah, Cooler Chill live to keep his weapon, even though it does not matter as they have the great eco still, Misfits. But what I love from Proximity here is that they adapted. They knew that they're losing too much space, so that A main push was the thing that won them the round. Basically, they just have to keep getting space.
Exactly. They knew it had to be a mid or a B push, and that taking off one lane completely really helped them secure that round, especially after getting the 2 kills early on. Ooh, RB has the op in hand, but barely misses the shot on the Mango.
Nice one.
Pop is able to make up for the whiff, puts them up one. Nice one-way here. Seorn whiffs the shots a little bit, and Solus already backside, gets hit by the Paranoia and chooses to play his life and refract out. Hiru, aggressive angle here. Gonna jump down.
Arsenal! Rip and
We
tear.
do have a Visol coming here. The Thorn's gonna block offside. Do they know? Yep, they know one's back here. Slowly but surely they isolate. Pop finds his Omen counterpart Blue. She's an RB. Absolutely lethal with this op. Nick has an aggressive
One
angle
enemy
to protect the
remaining.
diffuser. Gets the tags and RB finishes the job off. Mango puts in a valiant effort. But at the end of the day, the 3v1 is just not possible.
Yeah, NT to Mango, nice one by RB to finish that off and screwing to secure the round. Huh? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so basically that round was one. Alright, they did not get space that round, but they did manage to play retake together. They did not like. You can see the Gecko on the start of the round, like backing off to security, playing his life, not giving up nothing. So yeah, just play together, I guess.
It's good. RB carries the op into this round. Gonna, ooh, they're walking right into the sight line. Solus, oh, barely. RB misses, and that drone is gonna back him off this angle a little bit. No ults in play this round. It's just gonna be straight up util and gunfight. Solus dashes in. RB with that op.
Spike down B.
Extremely lethal, but Solus is able to find one, keep them in this round, and it's two players from Misfits back sight. Trips the wall. Pop and Cooler Chill still having this battle, this long range angle, and it's looking like it might
Viewers are taking the spike.
be a rotate all the way over to A. This is an extremely committed fake here. Mikus finds the mango, and that puts him in an even worse position. It's looking like
They realize it now?
But do they know Pop is still here? He's gonna hear the plant. Could
Yeah, if
potentially
he
get a
feels it.
timing. Here's the plant. Oh, if he was just a bit quicker. Could've,
Ouch.
oh, I feel like he could have easily gotten a better timing there, but chooses to smoke. They do know one is vents. They're gonna have to be careful of this. It's Hero.
They should. He
Star
heard it.
Duelist. Having a bit of an off game here. But can he find his footing? Starts off strong. Ooh, RB with an interesting position there on Cooler Chill. Falls on his head and gets the kill.
One enemy remaining.
Solus dodges the ult, but is unable to get the kill on Solus, and that's Hero closing off the round with a 3K. That was an excellent rotation and an excellent sight hold.
Yeah, it was a couple of rounds that they've fallen Misfits, but now they're back into it with this beautiful round. It was beautiful rotated by Hero, creating the spike, leaving his mates and B trying to fight it off there, and then yeah, as you said, sorry, Pop could have had like a better timing on Heaven there, but that's Valo. It's all about timings.
Yeah. Could have had, if he's a bit less hesitant with his smokes and had his rifle out, and you know, I mean, he heard Hero taking the zip line, but just couldn't hit the
Yeah,
shots.
indeed.
Scanning ahead.
We're seeing a fast A push here. Hero with the dimensional drift, gonna clear all of sight, and they're even investing the Hunter's Fury this early on in the round. I'm not sure how much I like that. You know, they already invested the dimensional drift to clear it out.
Oh.
Hero unsuspecting the long angle from RB. See him almost get the spray down on Vlushis. Takes a lot of damage, and they're gonna go. That's already the paranoia down, but Vlushis is still able to find one. They're clearing this backside alone. Vlushis finally traded out. It's Solus holding down this line.
Last
Eventually
player
gets pinched.
standing.
And it's Cooler Chill with his op. Just down to Pop. Can he get his movie to defuse? Does have a smoke for the bomb.
What's another death?
Doesn't have the spray. They're gonna have to run into.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Nearly has a timing, but it's Mango.
Teleport's broken.
Last
That's
round.
No way.
before the
Bravery
switch.
from Mango,
Buy the best
running
guns
and
you can.
jumping into
I
the
can buy
smoke,
for
guns
you. My
blazing,
treat.
and gets the right
I
click.
can buy for you. My treat.
That was
Did it
really
work though?
crazy ninja defuse.
No, I was about to say that the attack. I thought the attackers were gonna lose there because of the many pushes that they did, like the Euro push on into A secret, and the Omen push into A tower. They were easily punished, but I have no idea how did it go downhill for the defenders there. To be honest, they were like set up for the scares basically.
Hindsight's 2020, but I
Revealing
think
area.
Pop should have stuck it there. I don't know. It would have been extremely close, but I think he would have had the timing. And that puts them on an extremely weak buy for this last round. Only 2 rifles and the rest are stingers. They're getting extremely adventurous though. So Yorin falls to Hero. And you know,
They
we
realize it's
see them
B.
they still try to take that space. But this time it doesn't end up working out for them, and that is a free B bomb site.
Spike planted.
Expects one here. Excellent patience there from Yurker, and that's a rifle that they could easily collect. Cooler Chill misses the op shot. Ooh, Hero. They don't expect him on the close angle, and he combines for 2 more. Excellent use of his flashes again. Plays in that smoke, and that's RB with the stinger kill. Yokert swings out of
Ouch.
heaven and finds his one, and now it's down to Mango and Cooler Chill. Oh, but Cooler Chill with this timing. I don't think they suspect it.
No time, no time, I
Low
think.
time.
Last player standing.
Mango finds
One
the
enemy
diffuser,
remaining.
but Arby doesn't know that Cooler Chill still lurks behind him. And that is a
Yeah,
dominant
and
first
then
half for Misfits.
Switching sides.
and it's an 8-4 half. Misfits started off very good. Then went, yeah, sorry, Misfits started off a bit shaken, lost rounds, and asserted dominance by winning 5 rounds in a row. They fall down a bit. Let's say Proximity did find some solutions, to be honest, but Misfits did it very quickly. So, are they gonna keep their win streak for this week or no? That's the question now. Are they gonna carry over from the first half? We'll see.
We shall see.
Worth
And in the
mentioning
middle-
their
in the middle
comp
of-
is very attacky.
Yeah, I was about to say in the middle of that first half, we almost saw Proximity Esports bring it back. They brought it back to 4-5. So if they had just gotten a couple more rounds, this would have been way closer. But if they do get the pistol round here, they could easily turn this into a close game. 8-4, still extremely winnable. But they do need to start. It all starts with this round. 3.
Oh, they're
defenders
important.
here.
They're important. They're gonna find Mango though.
Oh, Mango playing extremely disciplined. Gets the tag and sees all of those players from Prox, and he gets out of there.
Retrieving flash.
Mick with the little pre-fire tries to find one. Does he know that the Mango loves this tower angle? Oh, excellent
Oh.
shot. The Mango falls. Cooler Chill still here. They cut noise, but did not cause him to rotate. Excellent shot.
Nice one.
And he's going to play his life now. Play this tower angle. Could get a cheeky pick through the smoke. But he's going to wait for his teammates.
30 seconds
Tries to get the
left.
spray. Unable
Spike
to kill
planted.
Wingman, though. Wingman gets the plant. Oh. Lucius gets a couple shots on the shoulder excuse me. It's a couple shots on the shoulder, but unable to find a kill. Just gets some damage, and now
Last player standing.
Proximity stuck back sight. But it's not enough for Cooler Chill.
Wait until
The
I
4v2
blind
was just
them
a
to
bit too much
strike.
for them to handle. And that's another pistol round for Proximity Esports.
Yeah, that's a best round for Proximity, and it's a step for them to go back into the game as they go into this anti-eco round, which is a must win. If they lose this, it's gonna be very tricky for them. But yeah, if they win this, we might see a comeback here.
We could. This is a must win, but they also need to win in a convincing fashion this round in order to give them the best chance at potentially winning that bonus round. Obviously they can do without a bonus round win, but if they did win, that would bring the score to 7-8, and that'd be absolutely huge. They'd be right back in this. So
Yep.
we'll see what happens during this pistol round. We wait for the action to start here. What changes are you expecting these teams to make? How do you think Proximity is going to go out their attack half?
They're playing the same as the last round. I'm still talking about attack here. They're playing the same, like they're faking one side going back and then re-hitting, which I love that. It's like making use of their minds.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Use
mind
for-
games here that they're playing, and it's
Yep.
they're just waiting for the over rotates to come, and then they're
They're
finding
hungry
the
for
gap.
kills,
It's
man.
really it's really disciplined here. Oh, that's not wall bangable, Yokert. The smoke
Oh.
dissipates and Yokert finds Hiru. This is so far an excellent anti-eco round. Closing the gaps. Oh, that shorty pick from the Mango. Absolute dominant though.
This was about to be freaking flawless, but
Yeah, nearly.
Mango
But they
had
they
to-
do only lose one player, and that's what more can you
Yeah,
ask for?
yeah, exactly. And
And they
they're gonna
still are
go in
able
with
to-
4 rifles.
Yeah. So this is a
bold
very
example,
winnable round
yeah.
here. I'm not sure how strong this outlaw is going to be.
It
This
is. It
outlaw's
is. They
only
have two.
Two
They
targets.
have to. Yeah, exactly. If it goes well, they might win this. To be honest, if they play the same way that they played the last 2 rounds, they're confusing the other team, which is a good thing.
I agree. That anti-eco round was absolutely dominant. You expect it to be, with
Yeah, but not like that.
with the weapon. Yeah, with the weaponry. But I mean, it was insane how they
It's
just
angle.
swarmed. They just swarmed every area around the A, and it was already over for Misfits. Soulless, jump spotting, knows. It's one here. RB
So
still
when
holding this
flies are
angle.
wall by wall.
Recon dart finds one back sight. And
Huge.
Mango gets a little bit too adventurous. That is a huge kill to start off the round. That's going to open up that mid lane. They know that. Do they know that one's still here? They hear the chamber trip. But do they suspect?
Oh, they got.
player here.
Oh. Some should pick you, no? Yeah, well.
Pop sees him. Gets
It's one,
excellent
though.
tags. Puts him down to extreme low HP. He knows he's on that side. Nearly gets killed
Spike down.
with the
B.
mosh pit.
30 seconds left.
And this is, they have the whole site. Waiting to regroup here. When are they
Oh.
going to start the retake? RB gets a little bit too adventurous. Gives up the advantage, but Poppy steals the advantage right back. Kurt holding this aggressive angle. Soulless expects it. Gets the swing out and finds him. Cooler Chill on the flank, and all of a sudden, the advantage is back in the hands of Misfits. Cooler Chill extremely low
Oh.
and take advantage of that.
One enemy remaining.
1 HP, finds the kill. Can he give Lucy's? Yes, he can. Pop with the Omen diff. Finds
this
that
is
kill, and
good.
that's a bonus round win. Extremely, extremely important.
Yeah,
for
like I said,
Proximity
and now
Esports.
this is a completely different game than the first half. All right, we did see like close match in the first half with that 4-5, but yeah, it does not seem that Misfits are able to find solutions into this attack half at the for proximity, at least for now, going into this round, which is their save round. So basically, not guaranteed, but the proximity esports have very good chances to equalize the scoreboard now.
Absolutely. Very weak buy, only Sheriffs and Buckies. I just want to point out, I really love how patiently Proximity Esports played that round. They sat, they
It seemed
waited,
like
got the
Fnatic's
pick on
gameplay.
Mango. They got the pick on Mango, and that opened up the B side completely. Only one player extremely weak on that side of the map, and they just knew. They just knew it was going to be weak. They surround
Yours gonna peek
Cooler.
for
They
No.
surround Cooler. Ooh, is he going to peek through the smoke? Oh,
Ouch.
Hero gives up his positioning. Now they know there's going to be some cheeky buckies here on the close angle. And now they're going to go off that aggression immediately, entering the B site. Mix still holding down this angle, but it's 2 kills
B.
Spikes here.
from Misfits. On that B
Yeah,
site.
it's
exec.
3v4. Oh, never mind,
Pop
3v3.
immediately getting that trade. That's huge kill. They need to win this round. They have the better weapons. There we go. Mick taking advantage of the lack of
30
armor.
seconds left. Last player
Oh,
standing.
Mick is just absolutely shredding with this outlaw. And now Hero, what can you do with the Bucky? And RB with that late timing through mid. And
Oh,
that is exactly how you expect the round to go. How you need the round to go for Proximity Esports when they have an advantage like that.
Yeah, the last kill on Hero even scared me at the most on the minimap. So yeah, it's well executed. They maybe lost way more weapons than they would want, but it's still, they have a pretty good eco. It shouldn't matter that much. And
They
if
still have a very good economy because Mick
if
has held this outlaw
Misfits
since
lose
the
the
anti-eco round.
if Misfits lose this round, it's gonna be very diabolical for them. They're not gonna have money next round.
Yeah, and they're just going to keep allowing Proximity to build this econ. Like I said, Mick has been carrying this outlaw since the anti-eco round, building up a lot of extra money. So Proximity Esports can afford to lose this round, but they definitely want to get this round win and put Misfits on the back leg. RB taking this angle, trying to get some information over the smoke. Flushies just with a little bit of a, an ambitious tap. Cooler Chill, Mango playing this mid angle as always. They love this mid angle. They looked up pretty far too. Gonna use the thrash to get onto the site. Breaks it backside, but Pop finds Volushis. One more. Hero gets pinched, and it's Yokert finding that second pick, but do they suspect Mango here this close? Oh, Mango with a bit of a weird flick there. Finds RB. And down to the 4v3. Retake Cooler Chill has taken an extreme amount of damage. That's going to be difficult for him to get any value. Solus dashes in. Refracts right back out. And Yokurt taking this bit of a scary angle there. Pop finds the trade. Cooler Chill trades him back. Now Cooler Chill extremely... I don't like this angle here. Could easily get pinched.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
The Mango doesn't find him. Mick
Closed.
finishes out with the classic. That was extremely close.
And yeah, Misfits are in they're gonna have a weak buy here. Alright, they're gonna afford one Vandal and one Phantom. I want to say two rifles, sorry. So yeah, but their other players basically have nothing. Never mind, they're gonna seed from that weapon, but yeah, this should be a round to get Proximity Esports to double digits here. It should be pretty straightforward round for them.
Yeah, pretty straightforward round. You hope. Yeah, I mean, you never know in FLV, but on the bright side, the silver lining from Misfits on that round is they did manage to get 4 players from Proximity Esports.
Does it matter though here?
That's a little bit of damage to the economy, but not nearly enough. And they just love taking this A main space. RB's
I
all
call it,
the
it's
way
gonna find someone.
above Lucy. Surely he gets one. Oh, they expect him in the smoke.
don't
Oh,
mind.
whiffs the bucket
Nice shake there.
shot. And that is so unfortunate. The Steel Garden comes out. Any players on that site are toast.
There's no one on the
RB
side.
already
though.
taking this aggressive angle. That's an excellent wall there. It's going to slow down any flood. They need to get rid of that wall first. And RB
They're over flank there.
is going to play that angle. Be in front of the wall. Hiru sends out the clone. Cooler Chill trying to get some value out of this tour de force, but they're giving him nothing. So Yorin on the other side of the map, on the flank actually, finds the Mango. Hiru is able to break those thorns before they are activated. RB finds one. Cooler Chill with the tour de force in hand. And it's looking like it's
Good
impossible.
time anyways.
Cooler Chill and Solus blocked out by the
Last
wall.
player standing.
Yep, it's Pop and RB closing out that round. And that's exactly what you want to see from Proximity Esports. Save all of their guns
Yeah.
except for one, but none of them died of the bomb. You know, they're really padding their economy here.
I'm actually curious about how all the team has like 6 and oh my god, I want to say that has 6 and 3k, and then there is Soren. Oh yeah, he bought someone. Sorry, I was gonna say Soren like had 3k 600 credits, so I was curious about how that works. But yeah, they bought him.
And even after
So, yeah.
saving, they still have one.
There's still-
Misfits still have one player
Sheriff.
without a rifle. Yeah, Mango on the Sheriff. But we have seen him hit some pretty nutty shots. Pretty nutty shots.
He did.
And we can already tell this is proving quite a bit more challenging than Misfits' last matchup. Definitely not 13-2.
Yeah, no, I don't. In fact, and esports, Proxy Esports showing that they're not of a low caliber.
Oh, I'm a huge fan of this play. But Vlushi's holding it down. Mango, like I said, I called it. And Mango gave the viewers what we
Ouch.
wanted, a nice sheriff shot. Ooh,
Ouch.
Mick with the op. Oh, come on, Mick. You can't be letting that happen.
Last player standing.
And they
Oh,
are
it's
just
all on
they just
you.
complete. This is a completely different Proximity Esports.
Ouch.
Falls to that op.
That hurts. To be honest, this went downhill from that fight in mid-bottom. That started to go down from that fight into mid-bottom, then some fight, what's happening? Then so the fight on site was not at least well executed at the last rounds. I think they got a bit overconfident and went inside way too fast. If they kept like their slow rhythm as the previous 6 round,
Yeah, exactly.
they would
That's
have
how they've
won
been
that.
winning their rounds. You're right. All right, now here's the point of the game where both teams they need to take a breather here. They need to reset mentally and they need to just calm down.
Yep. Chamber's gonna have an aggressive angle here, trying to fight off, trying to get his team the number
Do
advantage.
they suspect the op on this angle?
They should.
They don't have any util here clearing it. They don't have any.
Oh,
They
nice
just
one.
dry swing. Sioran, surely we use some of
Oh
our
my
util
God.
there. And Vlushi's. Oh! Vlushi's
That's
full
so
blind.
huge.
Gets 2 headshots. Excellent crosshair placement.
One
And they're
enemy
setting the
remaining.
trap here. Vlushi's is going to continue on his run of terror.
They
Mick
clutched
is able
him.
to stop him, but yeah, the players of Misfits just swarm the area. I'm not
Misfits
sure
seems to
how
be finding some solutions? Question mark?
Yeah, Misfits. That was an excellent trap play there. But I just want to point out Vlushi's. How does Vlushi's get 3 there? Gets 2 picks while full blinded by the paranoia.
Yeah, it was great play because Cooler has like the op. They tried to clear him off with Mickey's flash, the Vice flash, but Vlushi's was there to support him. He saw the flash, so they did not expect Cooler to be there. Oh, he's trying to
Ooh,
make this
wait a
TikTok
minute.
play.
Wait a minute. Look at
This
this
is good.
angle. Gonna shoot
Oh, man.
through
Yeah, right
through the
under it. They're
TP
not gonna
anchor.
see him.
Oh, Sioran, come on.
Fight on the.
Oh, Mango opens the round with a pick.
Going out.
And that's gonna be through mid. Look at the Mango here, taking so much space through mid. Gonna basically cut off the rotates.
Portal closed.
Oh,
Oh.
Hero. Popping Hero.
Oh.
Surely.
Oh,
That was an interesting
3 times
interesting
happened.
timing there. Pop has too many angles to look at. Oh, Solus. I mean, it's just falling apart everywhere. They're losing players everywhere on the map. And Mango, here this angle has the rotate closed off.
just
But
want to say
Sioran gets a
that-
good timing around.
Yeah, I just want to say that all of this happened is because Misfits gaining so much space. They just realized that.
RB though, trying to salvage the round,
Last player standing.
and they're swarming from every which
Yeah, no
angle,
way.
and that puts Misfits back in the lead. Yeah, you're right.
It
They're
does.
taking so much
Misfits.
space.
Yeah, Misfits is like it's the first 5 seconds of the round. Misfit has already the full A main. They have watch over B with the chamber op, I think, like that play, and they have nearly all of mid. The Euro pushed till mid library. Oh, a timeout. I did not even
Yeah,
see that because I
that
was watching
sequence
the map.
of the 3 round losses is gonna bring out the timeout from, from Proximity Esports. So they're definitely gonna be
Yeah.
discussing right now what they need to change. Which,
They-
like you said, probably has something to do with the space that they're taking and the space that they're giving up. As a matter of fact.
I see some couple of pings from proximity here on mid catwalk and mid bottom. They're realizing that. Oh, never mind. That was from. Oh my god, I'm trusting gibberish.
alright.
That was from Misfits actually.
Yeah, no, I
Uh,
mean, we've seen, I think every defensive round we have seen the Mango push up through this mid angle through library, and at some
Yeah,
point,
alongside
at
with
some point-
Hero.
yeah, with Hero and then sometimes Cooler Chill as well. But at some point, Proximity Esports has got to say, okay, we expect the mid push here. They have been pushing mid
They should play default.
every single round. I mean, they've already had seen the Mango. The Mango has flanked them probably four out of the 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the 8 rounds at least, and they
Yeah, and
killed
they-
them on the
another
flank sometimes.
push.
Sometimes they died. But this time,
Yeah, they realized that they're gonna fight mid.
this change. They're gonna bring the mid fight to Misfits. A little bit of missed shots on the drone. That's all right.
They know that you're there.
Kiru. Do they suspect him here? TP, his gate crash, running low on time. Is he going to get out? No. Holds his angle, holds the line. He trusts his teammates. And they're going to see Solus trying to swing out, take that angle. They know there's at least 2 here. Solus playing that A angle, the A link. The Mango playing from B link. Oh, that's a very risky cross from Yokurt, but doesn't cost him any HP. And now they're going to pivot here to A. Already creeping up through A main. It's just Vlushi's holding down this site here. But Solus with that rotate already through A main. Oh, completely Sioran just completely missed. Oh no. Somehow though, it worked out for them.
30 seconds left.
Sioran completely missed Vlushi's on site with Thrash, and then bit of some missed shots from RB, but somehow both of those kills go their way.
There they
It's a
are.
5v3. The Mango looking to retake through heaven here. RB, oh, look at this angle. RB gonna have a great timing later on in the round if he just plays patiently. Oh, but the Mango expects
my
it. And the
God.
running gun! The precise
That's
gunplay
awesome.
somehow goes RB's way, gets the headshot. Oh, but Cooler Chill. Unyielding with his op, and it's Solus. Low HP back sight. Finds Pop. Can he continue? Mick with an aggressive angle here. I don't think Solus is going to expect it. Low HP falls to
Ouch.
one body shot, and it's down to
Yeah,
Cooler
probably no
Chill
time.
with the op. Surely he saves it. It's low on time. And yep,
Yes.
there he calls for the save. And Mikus, along with 2 other players of Proximity Esports, are going to get out with their lives. That's an excellent change of pace and an excellent round from Proximity Esports.
Yeah,
We
it
have a
seems
tie
like
game yet again.
yeah, again a draw, but it seems like both teams, at least on attack side for both of them, have 2 completely different types of plays that work for them. I feel like Misfit is more like the pushy team. If they push all together, they win. On the other side, what's their name? Sorry, Proximity Esports. Whenever they play like slow, they wait till the last seconds, they win. So yeah, it's 2 sides of a coin.
Well, here we have the Mango. There's 3 things that are certain in life: death, taxes, and the Mango pushing up through mid. Oh, Hiru gets punished for that angle, and Mango
You're running down
nearly unable to get any value, but at least he gets 1 before being traded, but that doesn't do much for
Back
Misfits.
to A.
Yeah, Hiru getting eliminated on the other side, on the B side. After that, bit of an aggressive push out, and he's punished for it.
They
And
hit a
now
can
it's
now.
just Taurus on this A side here. For some reason, decides to push out, try to get some value, but forced to refract out. And now they have a full sight here. 4 versus 2 on the
43.
side, while Cooler Chill has to rotate over here. Solus starting out the retake already. For some
No
reason,
way.
Pop is completely unaware, and all of a sudden, in the blink of an eye, they have the advantage. Solus.
You can play the silver ult, no? Yeah, they are.
Yeah, it looks like they are going to play the Hunter's Fury. Sayorn needs to hold off this angle. Completely missing the bomb.
Huh?
He's going to stay.
Huh?
What is Kurt doing? He completely misses the bomb.
Nah, I
And how
refuse.
did they manage to let that round slip from their fingertips? They had the silver ult. They had the 4v3 advantage, and somehow they just
I
completely
refuse. Oh my god, they're just gonna play so much on Kurt's mental.
and
Yeah.
that just goes to show how nothing in FLV is certain. I mean,
I've,
I'm so they just they let Solus just completely stomp all
speechless.
over them. Solus with a huge round for his team, making up
Dude,
for the lost
what am I
ground.
watching?
And Hero is considering committing suicide, I think. after he's not, compared to last week, not having the best of game, he's still nearly going 500 or nearly going positive or neutral. I don't even know what you say when your KD is the same.
Oh.
But
Neutral.
yeah, I don't know. Anyways, not much action going on yet. Proximity Esports haven't really worked the map yet, but they are showing presence here.
It's match point. They cannot make any mistakes now.
Match point. Yeah, no margin for error.
Either overtime or lose.
Yeah, I was about to say if they if they were gonna choose any time to turn up, it's now. Solus, they know Waylay. Oh, Waylay. They needed to get that pick. Full blind and recon. They didn't even get the trade. Solus gets out.
Spike planted.
Oh, Joker gives his life in order to set the
Yeah.
plant, and it's just falling apart. Blue Sheets finds one. Pop, though. If anyone.
The left
Oh my
side.
god, somehow they've turned this round back around. Pop and Sayorin stuck back
Yeah.
sight. And Hero is just going to stick here.
No time.
Go, no time. And
GG's.
Sayorin,
Defenders win.
I'm leaving now.
not quite
Oh my
fast
god, I
enough.
came.
And that was
I did.
so close, but so far. And that's it. It's over. No,
The
it's
first
good night,
half did,
folks.
the first half did not give me the impression of this game being like this, but it turned out to be a very exciting one, innit? So yeah, I can't even say nothing. I love the fact that Siren and Hope in the last round they made the Hope happen. They tried everything. They tried everything. Yet everything was not enough. And Siren, who did not play a good game, did manage to save in the game and did manage them to get this win in the week 2. So yeah, good for them.
Yeah, I mean that was crazy. I mean,
Touche, man, touche. I can't say nothing.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, our RB having an excellent individual performance, going match MVP on the losing side.
Yeah, the man did win. RB tried everything, going 26 and 19. I believe he's the highest kills. Yeah, he is. He is the highest on the scoreboard for this game. So that was quite unlucky for him. And yeah, this is gonna be our last stream for week 2. This game was
Yep.
between Misfits and Proximity Esports. It ended in 13-11 for
Yeah, I
Misfits,
really, yeah, I
continuing their
really,
win streak.
yeah, I really,
So
I
yeah,
really enjoyed this game. I hope all the viewers enjoyed this game. Thanks you guys for supporting this stream as
yeah,
always. It was a very, very close match. Proximity Esports definitely put up more of a fight than Dry Swing Academy. It was just insane how close some of these rounds were. That they could have easily gone the way of Proximity Esports, and we'd see a very different result. But that's what you get in FLV. Things are unpredictable. And yeah, I mean, stuff happens, and we see that
yeah,
tonight. The Mango, Solus, both those guys, putting on have just excellent showcase and dragging their team to the victory is a hard fought win. So I think the Misfits should be very proud of themselves. But even with with a close win like this, just shows that they still have some room for improvement. So both teams do, obviously. It'll be
yeah.
interesting to see what kind of
As
changes they make going into week 3. But I think both these teams are looking very strong. I think they can be playoff contenders. So I think Proximity needs to hold their head high and just keep battling it out. They're still with a hard fought loss like this, they still get a lot of points for their regular season, so they could easily still they're still in it for playoff contention. I think they could definitely make a run,
yeah, as you
especially if they do well
said,
next
quite
week.
a low close game between two close teams. It did, after all, go for Misfits. So good for them, very good by their game by them. And yeah, I think that was all for us tonight. You have anything to add, Ziv?
As always, got to do the plug. Make sure if you have Twitch Prime sub laying
Of
around,
course.
we would greatly appreciate it if you would support the stream. It's free. It's free for you. You're taking money from Jeff Bezos and Twitch and Amazon and all that pizzazz. But yeah, we would really appreciate it if you guys would help support the stream,
Yeah,
help grow the stream, help get new people interested to FLV. Um, because at the end of the day, production, we love kicking out the streams to you guys just so you can enjoy the FLV games as much as we do. So yeah, with your support, it'll make it more things possible. We'll be able to bring more features, make the streams hopefully more enjoyable. We have a lot of people working hard behind the scenes to make the streams look better, especially with like the UIs and everything. So yeah, huge shout out to everyone doing that. But with your support, it'll be a lot better. Also, huge shout out to Halo. As always,
I was about to say
this
that.
this guy, he just produces he just stream ops everything. So without
Absolutely, as
without
Ziv
without yeah
said.
without him, none of this would be happening. So we really do appreciate him.
Yes, absolutely. As Ziv said, this was a great game. I appreciate our stream up, Halo. Thank you, Halo. This was Skip You, accompanied by Ziv, and this was Misfits versus Proximity. Good night, everyone.
Good night.